After a cool, damp weekend, it's a perfect evening for some high school football action. My name is Matt Kearney, and welcome to SD Sports Buzz live stream broadcast of St. Thomas More football. Today's game features the Cavaliers going up against the Douglas Patriots. For the best local and regional sports coverage you can find on the internet, it's found at SD Sports Buzz. From our daily buzz post to the Nate Brown Show archive, there's always something for you, the sports fan. Just visit sdsportsbuzz.com. A reminder, you can follow me on Twitter searching the Twitter handle at Matt Kearney. You can also follow SD Sports Buzz on Twitter searching the Twitter handle at CC O'Hara. Just about 13 minutes before we get game kicked off here at Patriot Stadium or Dave Broadie Field in Box Elder, let's take a look at the South Dakota Prep Media polls for Week 6. We'll look at both classes. We'll look at Class 11AA and Class 11A, starting with AA. Mitchell is in first, followed by Pierre, Harrisburg, Douglas in fourth, and then Brookings in fifth, with Yankton, Huron, and Sturgis receiving some votes. In Class 11A, Madison's at the top spot with T-Area, Dakota Valley, Del Rapids in fourth, and Tri-Valley in fifth, with Millbank, Pine Ridge, St. Thomas More, and Todd County receiving some votes. Some other games happening around the area. Brandon Valley is facing off Rapid City Stevens. That game looking to start at 7 o'clock. That game is at O'Hara Stadium. Spearfish is down in Hot Springs looking to face off the Bison. That game looking to start at 6. Custer in Pine Ridge, again, game starting at 6. In some 9-man football action, Dupree is up in Buffalo facing off the Harding County Ranchers. That game looking to start at 6 o'clock. And then Phillip is in Hill City. That game looking to start at 6:30. Let's take a look at some team notes here. We'll start with St. Thomas More. They have a record of 3-2. The Cavaliers played against the Cheyenne Eagle Butte Braves last week and won 54-0. I have no stats from that game last week, but we do have a coach interview with the STM head coach Wayne Sullivan with Nate Brown.
St. Thomas More head coach Wayne Sullivan on today, and he joins us on the First Interstate Bank Sports Line. Coach, how you feeling today?
Oh, feeling pretty good. Sun's out shining. Like you said, ready for a big game tomorrow.
How about this past week? It was an easy win for you. There's no question about that. What do you take away from games like that? What do you try and do in games like that?
Well, to get better at little things that we know we're going to need down the road, whether it be our quarterback making audibles when he sees something, whether our line making sure we don't have any penalties that can kill a drive. The last 2 games, we've been relatively penalty-free on the front side of the offensive line, which helps us sustain drives. So, again, that's what we're going to have to do from here on out if we want to be successful.
I look at, you go from last week, an easy win there, by all accounts, to a game that shapes up to be a tough matchup this week. Your toughest test yet for your sophomore quarterback, Ryder Kirsch, the toughest test right here?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And again, not to take away from anybody else on the schedule, but Douglas is playing extremely well. And, again, they've had 2 amazing opponents the 2 weeks prior, which has probably only done nothing but make them better and believe that they can play with anybody since you knock off the #1 team in the state and then turn around and play the new #1 and play them tough, and had chances in that game as well. So, yeah, Douglas by far is going to be a very, very tough battle.
St. Thomas More plays Douglas tomorrow. Head coach of the Cavaliers is Wayne Sullivan. I asked Coach Magic, why haven't you been able to beat St. Thomas More? And he said, well, they're just darn good. And I want to ask you, those games you've won, but they've been pretty close. It seems like, even when you've had some great teams that have gone to the Dome and everything else, it seemed like Douglas is pretty darn competitive. Why do you have a tough time with them?
Well, again, Coach Magic's done a wonderful job since he's taken over that program, and kind of brought their play level to where they are just getting off the ball. They're very, very aggressive. They know their job. They know their role. He's got them all buying in. And, when he first started, that was something that he knew he was going to do, and it's taken him a couple of years to get where he's at now. But I tell you what, he's fielding some very, very competitive teams.
Douglas hosting St. Thomas More tomorrow. The Cavaliers are 3-2 now as they get set to play Douglas tomorrow. A 6 o'clock kickoff. I want to ask you about this offense. You installed a new quarterback. You moved some guys around. What is your feeling of the offense, the level it's at right now?
I think with some of the changes we made, I think a lot of guys are feeling comfortable. And like I said last time, it gives us a chance to put another athlete on the floor or on the football field, because now Kane is moving all over for us. He's giving us reps at a lot of different positions. And so to have another athlete out there to give us a spark to make sure that we're rested well, I think that's really helped our offense. Ryder has done a good job, as far as moving the chains, seeing the field very well. And I think it's been a positive thing for our entire offense, being able to put another athlete out there. And like I said, Kane has been a spark for us, being able to do that. And I think the team has really stepped up and rallied around both of them. So I think that's really helped our team chemistry.
Coach, let me ask you about Douglas from a personnel standpoint as you look at him tomorrow, as you've scouted him and everything else, as you've prepared this week. Coach Magic says on paper he thinks this might be one of his best teams, maybe the best, even though they aren't going to have as good a record as his team when his son was there, because their strength of schedule is a lot tougher right now. What do you see from this team? Is this one of the best?
Oh, definitely. We saw that at camp when we were up in Chadron. And again, anytime you have 20 seniors or more, you're going to have a very, very good season. They've got a lot of talent. They got a lot of speed. Again, they're well coached. And watching their film, they do a lot of good things. And so we've got to be error-free. We've got to match their intensity. We've been invited to homecoming, so, they're going to be fired up for that. And I think that's, a good thing for them, that they're getting better. I love that the Black Hills Conference is getting tougher, and that it bodes well for us postseason. So I think, this game right now coming up tomorrow is a playoff game. We told our boys, in order to make playoffs, we have to win out. So we're starting playoffs early. Our playoff game starts tomorrow night.
I want to ask you, there's a lot of passion on both sides in this game. I've covered it for a long time. There's passion on both sides with fans. It feels like a rivalry game. Why does that feel like that?
Well, again, you've got, two teams in town that now we've been playing each other since I believe we started playing each other in '98. And so, we've been playing for quite a few years. And a lot of it, too, my wife and I are both alumni from Douglas. So that was always a special game when we started. And I just think that as each game goes on, again, throw out the records. It doesn't matter what the records are. It's one heck of a game, because I think both teams circle each other knowing that it's going to be a good physical game. And I'd expect nothing less tomorrow. It's going to come down to actually who's going to be tougher, who's going to be the one who wants to grind it out, and who's going to win the fist fight.
I want to ask you, have you bounced back from a couple of weeks ago? You've had 2 straight shutouts here. Is this team in a different spot than it was after West Central?
Definitely. I think, a couple coming to Jesus practices helps a lot. I think, as our coaching staff said, we will not fail them anymore. I believe we are in much better attitude, much better shape. I think they're refocused on their goals. And again, our first goal is always the Black Hills Conference title, and this is a pivotal game in that. I believe, that this is a big step to our first goal.
Douglas at home against St. Thomas More tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Homecoming for the Patriots. They host the Cavaliers. Wayne Sullivan at St. Thomas More on today. They're 3-2. Big game tomorrow. Looking forward to it, Coach. Thanks.
Thank you, Nate. I appreciate you having me on.
And that was the head man for the St. Thomas More Cavaliers, Wayne Sutherland, talking with Nate Brown. Let's look at some team notes for the Douglas Patriots. They have a record of 2-3. The Patriots played against the Mitchell Colonels last week and lost 22-14. Trevor Syverson had 5 rushes for 24 yards. Daniel Hand completed 18 out of 15 completions, passing for 84 yards and a touchdown. Chance Sorensen had 2 catches for 12 yards and a touchdown. And we actually have a coach interview with the head man for the Douglas Patriots, Dan Machachuk, with Nate Brown.
Douglas hosting St. Thomas More Friday, Patriots Stadium, 6 o'clock. Coach of the Patriots is Dan Machachuk, back on the First Interstate Bank Sports Line. Coach, how you feeling today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Let me ask you about this Douglas football team right now. How different is this team mentally right now than, I don't know, after your 45-0 loss to Huron, after your 78-point, you give up 78 to Pierre? How different is this team? Are they different?
Well, I think, we started believing each other. We started believing we could get things done. And, I've known from the beginning that we could have a really good football team this year, but yeah, we just came out, and I think we forgot that you have to be physical and you got to rely on your teammates to do some things, and we're an undersized football team and probably not as fast as some of the other AA teams. And, with this tougher AA schedule that we got to pick up, we just one day decided that we could play. And once we played with Harrisburg, then we really started believing it. And we didn't play that great against Mitchell, and nothing against Mitchell. They're a good football team. But, I think we got a lot left in our tank to keep getting better.
All right, I shortchanged you. You did score a touchdown against Huron, but it was 45-7. Okay, I just want to make sure.
I wasn't counting that one either.
You weren't counting. All right. I want to know, you did lose to Mitchell. You just said you didn't play as good as you wanted. 22-14 though, and I have to say, I looked at the score and I said, hey, on the road at Mitchell, Mitchell's #1 ranked team. They've been very good this year. I felt like that was a pretty darn good game.
It wasn't bad for us, but we expect big things here, and I push our kids as way more than probably they even believe that they can. But with that first half, we looked horrible on offense. We couldn't move the ball very well. Our defense kind of kept us in the game, even though we gave up 14 points for no reason, and then we gave up another one because of our offensive stupidity. And when you're down 20-0 on the road, homecoming game against the #1 team in the state, my halftime speech is pretty simple. You either figure it out or you go get embarrassed again. And we started playing hard, and I don't know, we were the only teams in the state, I think, that like rain, but when it started raining, it was like the craziest thing in the world. We started playing better, threw the ball well, got a touchdown, picked up a nice scoop and score off of an option fumble, and then we're right back in that game at the end.
All right, Dan Machachuk, head coach at Douglas. These guys host St. Thomas More coming up on Friday, Patriots Stadium, Box Elder, a 6 o'clock start time. The Patriots are 2-3, but boy, the last couple of weeks it seems like you've turned a corner. Do you feel like this team still could be one of your best teams you've had?
Yes, I do. I think, we got a ways to go, and we still got a lot left, like I said, that we can do offensively. Defensively, the same thing. So for us, I think this is a week to prove it. To prove that we're one of the better teams. This is, for us as far as goals, to win a state championship, to be in the state finals, to win a AA playoff game has no implications this game. But, this is a game for us that has always been something. My son's senior year, we were 9-1 or 8-1, and this is who we lost to. And we've had some other previous years we've had some good seasons and can't seem to beat St. Thomas More. So it'll be a great test for us mentally to see if we're tough enough to get the job done.
You know what some people have told me, Coach, is, hey, that team that he had before with his son was 9-1. How could they be, or how could this team this year be better? Well, I look at it, and I'm not sure if they are or not, but you're playing a different schedule. That makes a difference.
It does, and it was something that we wanted to do because of that game. Or that group of kids. When we roll into that senior season for my son and Aaron Murphy, Skylar Grimm, a lot of kids I knew very well because of my son. They basically were around all the time. At the end of the season, we had that bye week, and then we played Pine Ridge, and we 45-pointed Pine Ridge after half. So that's 2 games bye week and not a very productive game, I guess, like a very tough game to play. So then you turn around, we play Pierre first round of the playoffs, and Pierre came out after just playing another tough AA schedule And the first quarter we gave up 21 points. And I think at halftime we were up 21-22. And then, we kind of lost the battle of going back and forth. And from that point on is when I made the decision, like, let's do everything in our power. Big side of schedule, but let's play these tough teams, and let's start getting the kids to understand that, yes, we're always going to be smaller. We're not going to have the numbers. We're not going to be faster, but if we work hard, we can figure out ways to win, and it seems to be going that way for us.
Douglas, last couple of weeks, beat Harrisburg, the number 1 ranked team, then lost by 8 on the road at number 1 ranked Mitchell this past week. So the Patriots seems like they've turned a corner. Now you have St. Thomas More. Why haven't you been able to beat these guys?
Well, because they're darn good, Nate. You know that. I mean, no, they're a good football team. They're very well coached, and yeah, they don't get flustered. I mean, they handle adversity well, and they're winners. I mean, they have been winning this series. Everybody's like, I think this is a rival. I said, one bad part about that is, like, we never beat them, so I don't know how much of a rival this is. It's great if you're an STM fan, but our kids are focused and we're excited, and I think, for us, it's just, another bump for us to try to get across. I mean, we've been doing it year in and year out so far. We beat Brookings and Yankton last year, and we got to host again for a playoff game, and that didn't turn out so well. But then you turn around, and so we beat Harrisburg for the first time in the history of our school. So let's go ahead and try to knock it off and beat St. Thomas More this week. Well,
let me ask you about the game when it comes to X's and O's. I look at this St. Thomas More team. They still have some good skill guys. They've still done a lot of good things. What's the dangerous thing about them?
I think the dangerous thing about them is their execution. I mean, they are very perfect in how they execute and their speed. They have a lot of team speed. I mean, when you go to Howard Wood Relays and you watch, St. Thomas More is winning the 4x1, the 4x2, stuff like that. So, I mean, their kids are some of the fastest in the state. So it's not an easy task, but I think that, if we can line up and play with them as far as not having to stack, 10 guys in the box to stop run or sink 10 in order to stop their passing game, then we might have a chance.
Let me ask you, is there a danger or a fine line, Coach? You're the pro here, but that you make so much of this game. The kids know this is the game. This is it. This is it. Is there a danger in that, making sure, hey, we got to stay disciplined here?
Well, I think for us the big thing is just, yes, I mean, we got to stay disciplined and ready to play football, but, we're not a team that's like kicking the crap at anybody. So we are going to be in a dogfight every single week. I don't think, with our schedule, there's nobody that we're just going to just open up and just unload on. So this is another one of those weeks. I mean, we got to go out, play football, and like I tell our kids, we're not trying to build this game up any more than what it is. It's the opportunity to win, to be another step closer to winning the Black Hills Conference, and to be the best, you got to beat the best, and that's one of our goals. A side-term goal for us.
I want to let you run with this. What's your opinion of the talk about Douglas started this whole run? They beat Harrisburg. West River upsets East River. Then last week, I know it didn't happen, but Stevens was on the verge. And the Stevens coach told me, his players and himself, they referenced your win against Harrisburg. Why can't we do it against Washington? They almost did. Central was on the verge of knocking off O'Gorman. What's your opinion of West River football kind of getting revived here? Is it?
Well, I think it is, and I think number one, I think that the coaches are taking it very serious, and you get tired of hearing about, East River being so much better, but, I think we still have ways to go, but, it's exciting to see kids when I go around town and see kids that are working out down at, downtown on the football fields and stuff, like on their own, and I see, my kids on a Sunday out there at the park playing football, and, and the weight room has really picked up. I've noticed from all schools talking to coaches that, we go from having, 15, 20 to 30 to having 45 kids and 30, 7th and 8th graders in our weight room. And I think we got to mimic what, East River does. And in order to beat, like I said, to beat the best, you got to beat them, to play them. And I think the only way we can do that is to mimic what they're doing, and I think we're doing a pretty good job at that.
Well, it's been fun the last couple of weeks just looking at it. I haven't seen the tide turn totally yet, but there's glimpses out there. Dan Maciejczak, head coach at Douglas, they play at home, St. Thomas More, Friday night. It's the game of the week. Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck to you.
Thanks for having us. We love you covering Douglas.
And that was the coach interview with the Douglas headman, Dan Maciejczak. We're about ready to get kicked off here at Patriot Stadium, so I'll turn it over to the PA announcer.
of our nation's flag. I would like to remind you that the way to demonstrate proper respect to our nation's flag is to remove your cap or hat, face our American flag, and stand with your right hand over your heart. Tonight's color guard members are Cadet Captain Meg Green, Cadet Captain Zach Delzer, Cadet Second Lieutenant Danielle Horton, and Cadet Staff Sergeant Alex Clark.
Okay, national anthem has been sung, and we're about ready for the coin toss here at Dave Broadie Field at Patriots Stadium in Box Elder for some Black Hills Conference action between the St. Thomas More Cavaliers and the Douglas Patriots. For a reminder for those interviews that you heard just before the game gets kicked off here, you can listen to the Nate Brown Show, South Dakota's live and local sports talk show in West River, on Kim Radio 106.7 FM and 1150 AM Monday through Friday, 2 to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Not near a radio? Not a problem. You can download the MixLR app in the App Store on your phone and just search The Nate Brown Show. Or you can go to sdsportsbuzz.com and click on the Nate Brown Show tab. So St. Thomas More won the toss. They'll defer, so they'll get the ball in the second half, and the Douglas Patriots will get the ball for first half of play for tonight. I'd like to thank those of you watching SD Sports Buzz live stream on sdsportsbuzz.com. Make sure you tell your friends, tell your family that we are live and on the air. They can just go to sdsportsbuzz.com and click on the live events tab. It's highlighted in red right on top of the page there, easy to read. Click on that and it'll take you right to the live video feed. If you're having problems there, you can go to YouTube and just search STM versus Douglas in the YouTube search bar. So about ready to kick it off here in the backfield for the Patriots. We have number 3, that's Cheaton Big Crow, and number 32, Sheldon Wagner in the backfield. As Joe Pebble will kick it off. Will bounce out around the 15. It looks like Wagner gets the ball, has some room to run. And he'll get all the way to the 45, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Patriots. So the head man for the Patriots, the quarterback. Is Trevor Syverson, 5'9", 155-pound senior, takes the snap, going to the near side, takes a quick cut up the middle, flag. He gets the first down, but we'll see what the penalty is.
Trevor Syverson over the first down marker, but we do have a flag on the field.
Yeah, it's I believe it was against the Patriots. They didn't see what the penalty was. So they'll redo first down from near their own 45. So they'll come out with person in the backfield, man in motion. That's Daniel Han. He'll hand the ball off to Han up the middle.
Severson, your tough runner, up near the 50-yard line.
Actually, no, that was Trevor Severson.
Brought down by number 50.
That took the handoff. Looks like gain of about 5 yards for the Patriots. It looks like Daniel Hand's in for quarterback. So Wagner in motion, ball snap. He'll hand it off to the fullback.
Sorensen up over the 50-yard line.
As that was David Sorensen. Or no.
Gain of 2 is the 3rd and 3 for Douglas.
Chance Sorensen, number 10, up the middle. So 3rd down, gain of only a few yards. They're finally in St. Thomas More territory. 2 backs in the backfield, ball snap. He'll hand it off. Looks like to Severson. And he'll be just short by a yard.
Gain of 2.
Gain of 2, but he's short of 1 yard for the first down. And it looks like that the Patriots might be going for it here. Under 10 minutes to go here in the Skin Institute first quarter. As Daniel Hand will come into the huddle, give the play to the huddle. Huddle will break and come to the line. They'll go in I formation with one wide out to the far side. Ball snap. Hand will hand it off to... That was to Severson, and he'll run it in to get the first down. As Joe Pepple made the tackle for the Cavs. So 1st and 10 from the STM 40-yard line for the Patriots. come back into an I formation. And we'll take the snap, and whistles just after the snap. It's a false start against the Patriots. That will back them up 5 yards, and it will be 1st and 15 from the STM 45. Patriots will take the snap. Hand will hand it off to Severson. Severson will make the cut up the middle. Going nowhere fast. Sees a wall of Cavaliers quickly. And he'll gain at least 2 yards on the play. They'll make it 2, 2nd and 13. Now, as Kobe Whipple made the tackle for the Cavs. So double backs. Ball snap, hand looking to throw downfield. Caught, ball's loose. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So it was intended for Sheldon Wagner.
Broken up by the Cavaliers. 3rd down.
Sheldon Wagner, number 32, 5'10", 170-pound senior for the Patriots. So 3rd down, 3rd and 13, reading up on the scoreboard. Ball at the STM 43. They come with a single man in the backfield with 3 wideouts. Hand off to Severson. Going nowhere, though, and it's going to be 4th down again for the Patriots.
Severson brought down by number 70. Corton Dobish.
As Corton Dobish made the tackle for STM. Dobish, 6 foot, 175-pound junior. This looks like Patriot or someone will take a timeout here. I believe it's the Cavs. So with 7:48 left to go here in the Skin Institute first quarter, it's scoreless here at Patriots Stadium.
Douglas hosting.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in South Dakota is this: without a committed team of coaches and administrators, it just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
So after the quick timeout here at Patriots Stadium, Douglas will punt off the ball here on 4th down, 4th and 7 from the STM, we'll say 37-yard line. This ball snap. Severson will kick it. Ross Skinner in. It's just going to go out of bounds, and they're going to mark this at the STM 13. So the St. Thomas More Cavaliers will start that drive at their own 13 with 7:41 left in the Skin Institute first quarter. Score update. Aberdeen Central leading Rapid City Central 14-0 at half. Again, Aberdeen Central leading Rapid City Central 14-0. So 1st and 10 for the Cavs. Looks like they'll come up with 2 wideouts, double wing, ball snap. It's Ryder Cushion for the quarterback. He makes the pass. There's a flag. The ball carrier is currently Jake Larson. He'll find some room to run, and they'll mark him down all the way at the 28-yard line. But I believe it's going to come back. No flag on the play, so we're good. So it's a 1st down for the Cavs. Ball placed at the STM 28-yard line. And again, Ryder Cush, 6'6", 175-pound sophomore in for quarterback. Looks like they'll come out with 3 wideouts, single wing ball snap. Kirsch will pitch it off to Ross Skinner in the middle, and looks like he's only got to gain at least 2 yards on the play. They'll mark him at the STM 30.
Shuttle pass goes to number 2, Ross Skinner.
That's Ross Skinner, 6 foot, 180-pound senior for the Cavs. So 2nd and 8 for St. Thomas More. As looks like they'll come out with single wing, Skinner in the wing, 3 wideouts, 2 on the far side, 1 to the near side, Larson to his right. Now they go to 4 wide. Ball snap and flags litter the field. False start against STM. So that will back them up 5 yards. And it was the false start against Tom Rafferty. So that will make it 2nd and 13. They'll push the ball all the way back to the STM 25. So they'll come out with 4 wideouts, 2 on each side. As Douglas just gets the player off. Ball snap. Kirsch looking to throw. Throws it in the middle. It's Rafferty as he's met with Severson real quick. Tom Rafferty, 6 foot, 175-pound senior for the Cavs. With about 6 minutes left to go here in the Skin Institute first quarter. And it looks like STM will go in a double wing here, 1 person or 2 wideouts, double wing. Kirsch takes the snap, looking to the near side, incomplete, intended for Tom Rafferty. And that was on 3rd down, so now it's 4th down now for St. Thomas More, and here comes the punting unit onto the field. As it looks like Severson's in the backfield for Douglas. Ball snap. Nice punt. And it'll go out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 33. So Douglas will start this drive at their own 33-yard line with 5:36 left to go here in the Skin Institute first quarter.
They've earned that honor.
So Douglas' second drive here in the game. They'll start out their own 33. We'll go with split back. 2 people in the backfield. Ball snap. Hand off to Severson again.
Severson off the left side.
Looks like he'll gain 2 yards on the play. Brought down by Kobe Whipple for the Cavs. So 2nd and 8 for Douglas. Also will come up to the line of scrimmage into formation. Getting split back formation. Ball snap. He'll hand it off. In the middle, that's the number 10. That's Chance Sorensen, the 5'9", 155-pound senior for the Patriots, as they'll get the first down. As Jordan Graper makes a tackle for the Cavs. Graper, number 26, is 5'9", 170-pound senior for the Cavs. So 1st and 10. Split back formation again for the Patriots. Man in motion. That's 32. That's Wagner. Ball snap. He'll hand it off to Sorensen again up the middle. Gain of about 4 yards, it looks like.
Sorensen in the middle. Brought down by number 78. That's Whipple.
70 as Whipple makes the tackle again.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now for the Patriots as they're inching closer into STM territory. Ball placed at their own 47-yard line. Split back again. Snap, hands it off to Sorensen. No, that's Wagner as he'll fall forward, and he's going to be close to the 1st down. Let's see what the officials say. And that, nope, they're going to measure it.
Timeout for measurement.
He's going to be close to the 1st down. Just right on the line, but we'll see here. So they'll straighten up the chain, and survey says it's a 1st down for the Patriots. Six-yard gain on the play. The ball is now in St. Thomas More territory. It's placed at the STM between the 46 and 47. So Patriots, ball snap hand, will hand it off to Severson. Severson will make the cut up in the middle. On the left side, he'll gain about 4 yards on that play as Jake Bonenkamp limping over to the STM sideline. Hopefully he's okay, but after that play, he just started limping over to the STM sideline. So as of right now, Jake Bonenkamp off the field for the Cavaliers. 2nd down and 6 for the Patriots. Wagner in motion, but Hand takes a snap, hands it off to Sorensen. Sorensen runs up the middle. He'll gain about 2 yards, I think. No, gain more. So it's 3rd down and 2 now with under 3 minutes left to go here in the Skin Institute 1st quarter. Ball placed at the STM 38-yard line. Wagner in motion. Hand takes a snap. Sorensen runs it up the middle, gets the 1st down, and that's going to be placed at the STM 35 as the Patriots are making a drive here into the end zone. And again, Chance Sorensen, 5'9", 155-pound senior for the Patriots. So 1st and 10 for Douglas. They'll come back in a split back formation at the STM 35. Wagner in motion, ball snap, Hand will hand it off to Sorensen again up the middle, going nowhere fast. Gain of 1 yard, it looks like.
Brought down by number 62, that's Aaron Storm.
Second and 8 now, as we're under 2 minutes left of gameplay here in the Skin Institute 1st quarter. And looks like a timeout's going to be called against the Douglas Patriots. So both teams now have 2 timeouts here in the 1st half of gameplay, as we're still scoreless here at Patriot Stadium, Dave Broadie Field, and Box Elder. Final score in 11 AAA. Sioux Falls Lincoln gets their first win of the season against Yankton, 16-10. And in the first quarter, Canton playing Bridgewater Emory Ethan. That game tied at 7 in the first quarter. And that's all I have so far for scores. After the timeout here, minute 45 showing up on the board here in the Skin Institute first quarter. Patriots come out into formation and split back. STM resets the line. They jump it, and that's going to be a penalty. Encroachment against STM, so that will bring the ball 5 yards closer to the end zone. They'll place it at the STM 28-yard line now. So it's 2nd and 3rd now. Split back again. STM looks like they're going in a 4-2 set ball snap. Pitch to Severson, going to the left side. Sees a wall of Cavaliers going nowhere fast. Looks like a gain of no yards on the play. And actually, no, a gain about 1. So it's going to be 3rd down for the Patriots. 3rd and about 2. As the ball is placed at the STM 27.
Going to be a 3rd and 2 for Douglas.
So here we go. Patriots in split back formation again. Man in motion, ball snap. Hand will hand it off to Sorensen. Flag on the far side of the field. That might be an illegal motion on the Patriots. See what the officials say. So it is an illegal motion against the Patriots, so that will back the ball up all the way to the STM 32. They'll repeat 3rd down.
We'll make it 3rd and 7 for Douglas.
As we're under a minute here in the Skin Institute first quarter. Patriots will go in formation, ball snap, hand. We'll hand it off to Sorensen, going over to the far side now, misses a few players, and then finally sees a couple of Cavs make the tackle, and like that, it's 4th down now for the Patriots with the game clock at 30 seconds. As there's the as it's an injury timeout on the field, number 62 on the field for the Patriots. It's Michael Hendricks, one of the old linemen. 5'11", 225-pound senior, as he'll get helped up, and he'll walk over to the Patriot sideline. Quick player change on the sideline. There's now a number 55, but I can't tell. So Patriots going for it on 4th down here. They'll take the snap, hand looking to throw down the field, and it's picked off. Who is that? Running the sideline, number 18 for the Cavs. That's Riley Olson with the pick. 5'10", 160-pound junior makes the interception for the Patriots as time expires in the Skin Institute first quarter. And like that, it's the end of the first quarter and we're scoreless. STM 0, Douglas 0. Actually, there's a flag all the way down at the 15. I think it's going to be enforced when we start the second quarter.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
So start of the second quarter here. Flag in floor. So instead of that great interception run by Riley Olson, it's going to be out the STM deep in the backfield. Ball snap.
33 your ball carrier.
So I'm not sure who ran with the ball. Jake Larson on the carry.
Knocked out of bounds by Severson.
As Severson makes a tackle.
So we'll be enough for Cavalier first down.
STM gets the first down. Ball placed at their own 19-yard line. Come over 3 wide out, single back. Kirsch looking to throw, rolling to the left side, incomplete. Intended for Shea Casey, number 20. Shea Casey, 5'8", 170-pound senior for the Cavs.
Shea Casey. Ball's incomplete. Second and 10.
So second down. Second and 10 for St. Thomas More. Ball at their own 19-yard line. Looks like they're going to come with 3 wide out, single wing set, ball snap. Kirsch looking to throw, throws it on the far side, caught. Is that Skinner? Skinner, he gets the first down and some more, runs into a group of 3 Patriots. And they're going to give him 4 progress at the STM. Actually, that was number 7, Tom Rafferty, not Ross Skinner.
Takes it to about the 36-yard line. First and 10 coming up.
So ball will be placed at the STM 36. We'll do a single wing set again. Shea Casey in motion. Ball snap. Kirsch will hand the ball off to Shea Casey, running to the near side, or the far side.
Casey, your ball carrier.
Gain of about 4 yards on the play.
Right now, number 55, Jerry Primo.
They'll mark it near the STM 40-yard line.
Coming up for the Cavs.
So second down, second and about 6. Single wing set. Skinner in the wing formation, or in the wing set. Ball snap. Kirsch looking throw, being heavily rushed. Looking, throws downfield. And it was intended for Jake Bonenkamp, number 19, but there is at least a whole group of Patriots around him. So it's going to be third down now. Jake Bonenkamp, 6 foot, 175-pound senior for the Cavs. So third down, third and about 6. As we have Jacob Hyde on the far near side here. Ball snap, Krish looking to throw, throws it to the far side. And incomplete. Ross Skinner on the intended pass, but it was knocked out of his hand, and like that, it's 4th down for the Cavaliers, and they'll punt it off here. That's Seton Big Crow, excuse me, in the backfield for the Patriots. Ball's kicked. It'll bounce out around the 36. Big Crow will just step to the side. And the ball will be marked at the Douglas 18-yard line with 10:06 to go here in the Corey's Tire Factory second quarter. And a timeout is called against the Patriots. With 10:06 left to go here in the Corey's Tire Factory second quarter. So now that leaves Douglas with 1 timeout remaining, STM with 2 timeouts remaining. Score update, Del Rapids playing T area at the end of the first quarter. Del Rapids leading T area 7-0. And at the start of the second quarter, Sioux Valley playing McCrook Central Montrose. Sioux Valley with the lead 7-0. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Man in motion, ball snap. Hand will hand it off. Oh, he gets away. That was Severson. Thought he was down, but he was still alive and kicking and just jumped out of that melee. So second down now. 2nd and about 8 for the Patriots. Ball placed at their own 21-yard line. They'll come out with 4 wideouts. Hand takes a snap, looking to throw downfield, and it's picked off. Going the other way now. That's Ross Skinner. Ross Skinner on the interception there. So 1st and 10 for St. Thomas More at the Douglas 22. So Ryder Krush will get the play here. Singling set, ball snap. Wide open man, and that is a touchdown. Jacob Hyde on the touchdown catch. He was wide open on the far side there. No Patriot was right in front of him. Krish just saw that took the pass, and Hyde ran it right in. So for the PAT, Joe Peppa will attempt it here. Snapped in the air. And that ball is good. So at 9:11 left to go here in the Corey's Tire Factory second quarter, the St. Thomas More Cavaliers take the lead over the Douglas Patriots 7-0. Couple of score updates coming through Twitter. Sioux Falls, Washington playing Brookings at Brookings in the second quarter. That game is still scoreless. Mitchell playing Huron. This is in the first half. Mitchell leading Huron 20-0. And another quick score update at the end of the first quarter. Del Rapids leading T-Area 7-0. So St. Thomas More will kick it off here. Come up to the ball, psych him out, and they'll reset. Here we go. They'll take it. Oh, muff kick. They'll be picked up by Wagner at their own 14. Rafferty quickly gets in and holds them. And they'll mark the ball at the Douglas 16-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Patriots on this drive. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They'll come out into formation. Hand will take the snap, hand it off to Severson, going to the left side now, to the far side, has some room to run. He has one player to go. He's to the 40, and he finally gets tackled at around the 35 as Tom Rafferty makes the touchdown-saving tackle there, as Douglas with a huge run. It'll be marked at the STM 35. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Ball at the STM 35. Ball snap. Hand will hand it off to Severson again. He'll go to the far side and quickly met up with a couple of Cavalier players. And it will be 2nd down now. Looks like no gain of yards on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 10 from the STM 35. With 8:30 left to go here in the Corey's Tire Factory second quarter. Man in motion. Hand takes a snap. Again to Severson. Quickly met up. Jake Larson on the initial tackle there. And that will be a loss of, looks like a loss of 3. Ball placed at the STM 38-yard line. So 3rd down now for the Patriots. 1st down marker placed at the STM 25. Hand takes the snap, hands it to Severson, and it's a double handoff going the other way now. It's Wagner. Wagner gets to, they're actually going to mark him short. They're going to mark him at the 26. That's going to be 1 yard short of the 1st down. Tom Rafferty on the tackle there.
Then we got 4th and short for Douglas.
So 4th and 1 for Douglas. So here we go. They'll go for it here on 4th and 1. Man in motion, Wagner. Ball snap. Hand will call his own number. Jumps over the line. Gets the first down and some more.
Up to about the 20-yard line.
And they'll mark him at the 20. So in the red zone they go. Douglas at the STM 20-yard line. .6:16 left to go here in the Corey's Tire Factory second quarter. Ball snap. Han, I believe, takes a snap. Still on his feet. Is the ball loose? And the ball did come loose, but they're going to call the Patriot player down. So it's still Douglas ball. Yes, they'll mark it
Gain of 8, they'll bring up 2nd and 2 for Douglas.
at the STM 11-yard line. 2nd and 2, gain of 8 yards. Wagner in motion, ball snap. He'll hand it off to Severson, I think. As that is enough for the first down, so it's 1st and goal
He's got another VHS first down
for the Patriots. 5:20 left to go here in the first half. Wagner in motion again. Hand takes a snap. Hands the ball off to Severson up the middle. Quickly met up. Gain of about 1 yard on the play.
More Cavaliers there.
Split back formation now for the Patriots. Pitches it. Going to the near side. Quickly met up. And they'll call the whistle. Looks like gain of no yards on the play, as it was Sorensen on the carry.
Man on the outside, number 54, Stone Durham. Skinner there to help out.
Ross Skinner, one of the Cavalier players there.
No gain, 3rd and down. 3rd down.
So it'll be 3rd down, 3rd and goal for the Patriots here. Ball placed at the 9-yard line of STM. They're going to go with 4 wideouts, 2 on each side. Wagner in motion. Ball snap, he'll hand it off in the middle. Flag on the far side of the field.
Flag on the play.
We'll see what the call is. So, illegal motion on the Patriots. It's declined, and it's 4th down now. 4th goal for the Patriots. The ball should be placed at the 9-yard line, but it's placed at the 8. So, split back formation for the Patriots. Wagner in motion. And timeout for the Patriots. So that will be their final timeout. Final timeout of the half for the Patriots, with 3:24 left to go here in the Corey's Tire Factory second quarter. St. Thomas More leads the Douglas Patriots 7-0. A couple of scores coming through Twitter at the end of the first quarter. Sioux Falls O'Gorman leads Sioux Falls Roosevelt 7-6. In the second quarter, Bridgewater Emery Ethan playing Canton. Bridgewater with the lead 14-7. Parkston playing Woolsey Westington in some 9-man action. It's a 2-point lead. Parkston leads 14-12. And so far, that's all I have for scores coming through Twitter. So the Patriots will come back after the timeout. Ball at the STM 8-yard line. Looks like they'll have 4 wideouts, 2 on each side. Ball snap, hand looking to throw, throws it, picked off, going the other way now. Can't make out who has the ball, but he's on the far side. And there's a flag back at the 20-yard line. And we'll see what the penalty is. Nice tip and interception, though, by one of the Cavalier players. So it's a personal foul against Kobe Whipple, number 78, for the St. Thomas More Cavaliers. So it's half the distance to the goal, but it will remain STM football.
Penalty will set the Cavaliers back to their own 10-yard line.
So it will be, the ball will be placed at their own 10-yard line with 3:11 left to go here in the first half. So it looks like we'll have person in the backfield, ball snap, handed off to, is that Jake Larson? I think he does. Has some room to run. He's to midfield and runs out of bounds, and a flag immediately. And that was Jake Larson on the carry, but we'll see what the penalty was. I think that was a late hit. So a personal foul penalty against Douglas. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the Cavs. So with that, the ball will be placed at the Douglas 32-yard line after that penalty. 3:02 left to go here in the Corey's Tire Factory second quarter. Again, first down for the Cavs. First down marker placed at around the 22-yard line. Locale mount and a power I set. Kirsch takes the snap, looking to throw. Throws it to the near side. Bonenkamp, incomplete. Intended for Jake Bonenkamp. No flag on the play. Actually, there is a flag on the play all the way at the 30-yard line. I was wondering if that was a pass interference. We'll see what this call is. No, there's no flag on the play. So no flag on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 10, ball at the Douglas 32 with under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Cavs will come out with in a power I. Bonenkamp on the near side here. Kate Kavanaugh in on the line. Man in motion. Rafferty. Pitch to Larson. Runs into a Patriot player.
Larson brought down by
as it was Sorensen on the tackle. Gain of no yards on the play.
No gain brings up 3rd and 10.
So 3rd and 10 now for STM. Again, the first down marker at the Douglas 22. They're going to go with 5 wideouts. Nobody in the backfield. Shotgun formation. 3 wideouts on the far side. 2 to the near side. Kirsch takes a snap. Rolling. Takes the pass. Incomplete.
Kirsch's pass intended for number 14, Grant Huber.
Now it's Grant Huber, the intended player to make that catch there. Grant Huber, the 5'11", 160-pound sophomore for the Cavs. So 4th down now for St. Thomas More, and they're going to go for it here. Ball at the Douglas 32-yard line. They lead 7-0 here with 2:09 left to go here in the first half. Kirsch takes a snap, looking to throw. Throws it downfield, man open, and it's incomplete through his hands.
Kirsch's pass is intended for
As I think that's Jake Larson. Jake Larson was on the intended player there. So turnover on downs here for STM. Patriot ball with 2:01 left to go here in the Corey's Tire second quarter. So Han will take the snap. Severson going to the other side now. As we'll shut off a couple of Cavalier players. Gain of no yards, it looks like. So 2nd and 10 now. Ball placed at their own 33-yard line. Second down and 10 for Douglas. Pitch in the backfield. Quickly tackled by Kobe Whipple, as it was Sorensen on the carry. So 3rd down, gain of about 3 yards. 3rd and 7 as we're under a minute of gameplay here in the first half. Daniel Hand comes into the huddle, gives the Patriots their play. Again, 3rd down. 3rd and 7. Ball placed at their own 35 with 40 seconds to go here. Ball snap. Hand will hand it off to, is that Wagner, number 32? I think it is Wagner. He'll get to the 40. They'll mark it at about the 41 with under 20 seconds left to go here before halftime. And this will be 4th and 2. Timeout's called against St. Thomas More. So 13.9 seconds reading up here on the scoreboard here at Patriots Stadium in Box Elder. St. Thomas More leads 7-0 here in the Corey's Tire Factory second quarter. Score updates, Del Rapids playing T area. Now it's 14-0. Del Rapids leading with 2:32 left to go here in the second quarter. In the second quarter, Bridgewater Emory Ethan playing Canton. Bridgewater with the lead 21-7. And then Madison playing Lennox. They lead 20-0. So here we go. 4th down, 4th and 3 for the Patriots. Ball at their own 40, we'll say between the 40 and 41-yard line. Ball snap. Fake pitch to in the backfield. Sorensen with the ball carry. He's going to be at least 1 yard short, and it's going to be turnover on downs, and it will be St. Thomas More ball for about 7 seconds left. So 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers. And they're going to reset the game clock to 9 seconds. A little breezy tonight out there on the field. South winds blowing. And the clock has been reset to 9 seconds. So 1st and 10 for the Cavs. Ball placed at the Douglas 41-yard line. Looks like they'll go with 5 wideouts, 3 on the far side, 2 to the near side, nobody in the backfield. Kirsch takes the snap, looking downfield. He'll throw it to the near side. Rafferty, incomplete. With 3 seconds left. So probably one more play left before halftime here.
Second down coming up. St. Thomas More.
With St. Thomas More leading the Patriots 7-0 here at Patriots Stadium. David Broadie Field. They'll come back with 5 wideouts again. 3 on the far side, 2 to the near side with 3 seconds left. Kirsch takes a snap, looking downfield, being rushed, pocket collapsing. He's going to call his own number. He's to the 35, to the 30, and he's just going to run out of bounds with time expired. So at halftime, it's the St. Thomas More Cavaliers leading the Douglas Patriots 7-0 here at Patriots Stadium in Box Elder. We'll take a quick timeout here as some halftime festivities will commence here, as it's homecoming for the Douglas Patriots. So just stay tuned to SD Sports Buzz live streaming broadcast of St. Thomas More football, as we'll be right back.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
So it's halftime here at Patriots Stadium, Dave Broadie Field here in Box Elder, as they're doing some homecoming festivities, as they are currently burning the D on the south side of the field. As the St. Thomas More Cavaliers lead the Douglas Patriots 7-0. I'd like to thank those of you watching SDSportsBuzz.com for our SD Sports Buzz live stream. Again, make sure to tell your friends, tell your family that we are live and ready to go for the third quarter. They can find us just by going to SDSportsBuzz.com and clicking on the live events tab on the top of the screen. It's highlighted in red, easy to see when you log in. Or if you have troubles going there, you can go to YouTube and just search STM versus Douglas football. For a reminder, for the best in local regional sports coverage you can find on the internet, it's found at SD Sports Buzz. For my daily buzz post to the Nate Brown Show archive, there is always something for you, the sports fan. Just visit SD Sports Buzz. You can as a reminder, you can follow me on Twitter, searching the Twitter handle at Matt Kearney. You can also follow SD Sports Buzz on Twitter, searching the Twitter handle at CC O'Hara. Let's go to Twitter and look up some scores at halftime in 9-man action. Dewbrook playing Adele Rapids St. Mary's. Dewbrook with the lead, 21-0. Parkston playing Woolsey Wessington. Woolsey Wessington with the lead there, 2-point lead, 18-16, just before the end of the second quarter. At the end of 3, Aberdeen Central leading Rapid City Central 16-0. At halftime, Del Rapids is leading against number 2 T Area 14-0. At halftime, Sioux Valley playing McCrook Central Montrose. Sioux Valley with the lead, 21-7. And the big game in Rapid City, Rapid City Stevens facing off Brandon Valley down at O'Hara Stadium. That game looking to kick off here. Well, I actually did about 7 minutes ago, so we'll see if I can try to get a score update on that one. At halftime, Mitchell playing Huron. Mitchell with the lead, 27-0. In some 9-man action, Selly Buttes leading North Border, 18-0. Tri-Valley leading, Tri-Valley playing West Central. West Central leading by touchdown, 7-0. And at last check, Bonhomme playing Wagner, as Bonhomme leads 12-10. Another halftime update. Harrisburg playing Watertown. Harrisburg with the lead, 21-14 at halftime. And at halftime in Madison, they're leading Lennox 28-0. Sioux Falls, Washington playing Brookings, and they are showing Brookings what they're made of. Sioux Falls, Washington leads the Bobcats 31-0. Quick score update. Brandon Valley takes the early lead against Rapid City Stevens. They punch in with 10:28 left to go in the first quarter. They lead Rapid City Stevens 7-0. About a couple minutes before we get the third quarter kicked off here at Patriots Stadium in Box Elder. Again, the St. Thomas More Cavaliers lead the Douglas Patriots 7-0. And make sure to tell your friends, tell your family that we are live on SDSportsBuzz.com. They can go there and click on the live events tab on the top of the page. It'll take you right to the video feed. About to kick it off for the third quarter here. About 1:40 left for warm-ups before we get the third quarter kicked off. Couple of score updates coming through Twitter. At halftime, Dakota Valley leading Vermilion 43-8. Bridgewater, Emory, Ethan playing Canton. This is at half. Bridgewater with the lead, 21-7. At half, Baltic leading Kennestone Freeman, 35-14 in some 9-man action. And at halftime, Washington leading Brookings, 31-0. And that's all I have so far. I'll see if I can try to get a couple of scores, especially the Spearfish Hot Springs game, as the Spartans are down in Hot Springs. I'll see if I can try to get a game update on that one. So St. Thomas More will receive the ball here for the second half. And here we go. Start of the third quarter. As the ball will go out of bounds. It's intended in and out of the hands of number 18. That's Riley Olson for St. Thomas More. So the ball will be placed at their own 13.
Kickoff. Off the stand out of bounds. Cavaliers take over first and 10.
So first and 10 for the Cavs. Ball at their own 13-yard line. Looks like they'll go with 4 wideouts, 3 on the far side, 1 to the near side. Kirsch takes the snap, hands it off to Jake Larson, and there's a flag in the backfield just at around the 12-yard line as Larson runs out of bounds. And we'll see what the penalty is. It's a holding call against STM. And it will be half a distance to the goal. So it'll be first down still. First. Ball's placed at their own 6. They'll go out with 4 wideouts again. Ball snap. Kirsch looking to throw. Throws to the far side. Quickly tackled. Looks like a loss of, or a gain of at least 1 yard. Ball will be placed at the 7.
Second down. St. Thomas More.
So second down, second and about 17 on the scoreboard. St. Thomas More will go on a single set, 3 wideouts. Man in motion, ball snap, fake pitch. Finally pitches it to, I think, Rafferty. No, that was Jake Larson, number 2.
Shovel pass by the Cavs.
So it'll be third down now. Gain of about 2 yards.
Third and 13.
As it'll be third and 13 now. Cavs will come out with, again, single set. Looks like Kirsch takes the snap, looking down the field, being rushed. He's going to call his own number, have some room to run. Gets to the original line of scrimmage and a couple more, but still off from the first down. Sam Hand makes a tackle for the Patriots. As it will be fourth down for STM. Again, they lead 7-0 here. They'll punt it off here. Ball snapped. On the ground, he quickly picks it up and kicks it. It will bounce out around the 26, and it will roll to the 32 of STM, and that's where Douglas will start that drive at their own 32. So just a bad snap, not really a bad snap, but just in and out of the hands of the punter. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Ball at the STM 32. Takes a snap. That's Severson on the left side. He'll get to around the 25.
On the play for the Cavs is number 58. Barrier, helped out by number 2, Skinner. Gain of 8 brings up 2nd.
So Daniel Han into the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 2, gain of 8 yards for the Pats. Han will take the snap. He'll hand it off. Going in and into the end zone. Severson found the hole and ran it in 25 yards, and like that, it's 7-6. STM still leading. And are they going to go for the? They're going to go with the PAT. And kicking the PAT looks to be number 10. That's Chance Sorensen. He'll make the PAT attempt. Snapped in the air. And we got a tie ball game. Here at Patriots Stadium, it's tied at 7. So after the 25-yard run by Severson for the Douglas Patriots, it's tied 7-7 here, as the Pats will have to kick it off here as the ball falls off the tee. A little windy outside on the field, kind of chilly outside. As we're at 9:21 left to go here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey third quarter. So the ball's up in the air, and it looks like it's Rafferty on the carry. Rafferty will make the cut, makes a nice cut. He'll go to the 30-yard line and gain a few more yards. So mark him at the 33, and that's where St. Thomas More will start this drive. Actually, no, they're going to mark him at the 35. So 1st and 10 for the Cavs at their own 35-yard line. They're going to go with a single wing, 3 wide outs. Skinner in motion, ball snap. He'll hand off the ball to Larson. Larson chugging his way down midfield, gains about 5 yards. They're going to mark him out at about their own 40. As it'll be 2nd and 5 now for STM. Dickoff, Dickoff with the tackle there for the Pats. Dickoff, 6'1", 220-pound senior. As it'll be 2nd down. Single wing set again for STM. K. Kavanaugh in motion. He'll hand the ball off to Larson. Larson will get the 1st down and some more. They'll mark him at around the 49-yard line, as it's a 1st down for STM. as Walton makes the tackle for the Pats. Three wideouts again, man in motion. Ball snap, he'll hand it off to Larson again up the middle, going to the left side. And about 2 yards of gain yardage on the play. It will be 2nd and 8 now, as they're officially in Patriot territory as the ball just passed midfield. So single wing set again. Cade Kavanaugh in the single wing. As a flag on the play. False start against St. Thomas More. That will back them up 5 yards back into their own territory. With 7:24 left to go here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey third quarter. So 2nd and 15. Man in motion. Kush looking to throw. Rolling to the near side. Makes the pass. High catch. Intended for Cade Kavanaugh. No good. So it'll be 3rd and 15 now. Just a quick score update down in at O'Hara Field. Midway through the first quarter, Brandon Valley leads Rapid City Stevens 10-0. So 3rd down, 3rd and 13 now. As we're waiting to get the official set here. And there's a whistle, and we're ready to go. So double wing set now. Kirsch takes the snap, looking to throw, throws to the far side. I believe it's going to be incomplete. Incomplete pass. Looked like it was intercepted, but again, the ball hit the ground, so it's 4th down now for the St. Thomas More Cavaliers with the ball at their own 46-yard line. As they'll punt it off here. In the backfield for the Patriots is Severson. Ball snap. Low punt. Looks like a hand got caught on it. It will roll and it will stop at the Patriot 32, and that's where Douglas will start this drive at their own 32-yard line with 7:09 left to go here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey third quarter. So Patriots will come out to the line of scrimmage, get set to play here. Hand takes the snap, gives it to Wagner, and a huge hit made by Graper. But it didn't stop Wagner, though, as he still kept going. But after all that fight and all that effort, it's going to be no gain of yards for the Patriots, as will be 2nd and 10 from their own 32.
Short game to bring 2nd and 9 for the Patriots.
Ball snapped, hands it off to Severson, going over to the right side, to the far side. Flag in the backfield. Actually, flag placed at around the 33. Holding penalty against the Patriots. That will back them up. So we'll replay second down. It's a 10-yard penalty. They'll walk off 10 yards. And they'll place it at around the Pat 21. Hand takes the snap, hands it off to Severson, going into the middle. Another flag. And we'll see what the penalty is. So face mask penalty called against St. Thomas More. So now we'll place the ball back up to the Douglas 30-yard line. So we're still in second down. As it's 2nd and 12 for the Pats. Hand takes the snap, hands it to Severson. As Jake Croper and Big Crow going at it a little bit. Third down now for the Patriots. Ball placed at their own 33 with 5:21 left to go here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey third quarter. So Douglas will come out with 4 wideouts, 3 on the far side, 1 to the near side. Ball snap, hand looking to throw in the pocket, being rushed, throws it downfield. Almost a completed catch. As Sobranek, Justin Sobranek, number 88, the intended receiver, 6 foot, 180-pound senior for the Pats. Gonna be no good, so 4th down, 4th and 9. Now so we'll punt it off here. Ball snap. He'll kick it. It's blocked. St. Thomas More ball at the Douglas 21-yard line. The D-line quickly got there, got a hand on it. And just like that, it's first down for St. Thomas More. Score update from 9-man football action up in Buffalo. Still before halftime, Harding County with the lead over Dupree, 70-18. So power I formation for the Cavs. Ball snap. Kirsch will hand it off to Larson. I don't think that's... It is Larson. Gain of about 5 yards on that play.
Gain of 5, bring up 2nd and 5 for the Cavaliers.
As we're about ready to hit the 4-minute mark. Power I formation again. And flags, false start against St. Thomas More. Back up 5 more yards to about the original line of scrimmage. Power ice set, ball placed at the 21-yard line. Larson with the carry, being followed. And he'll fall forward to stop at around the Patriot 18.
Larson, your ball carrier, brought down number 63, TJ May. In at 3, brings up 3rd and 7 for the Cavaliers.
So 3rd and 7 now for the Cavs. Ball placed at the Patriot 18-yard line. They'll go in a power ice set again. Kirsch fake handoff to Larson, looking for a person, throws in the end zone, incomplete and no good.
Kirsch's pass is batted down the goal line. 4th down coming up.
He had 3 Douglas players there. 3 Douglas players there. Kush made the pass and nobody there. So St. Thomas More looking to attempt the field goal here, and that's what they'll do. Joe Pepple will come on to the field. Number 61, he's 6'2", 175-pound senior. Ball snapped, sat, and it's blocked. No good. Someone got a hand on it on the D-line, and it's turnover on downs. It will be Patriot ball. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Ball placed at their own 20-yard line. Hands it off. Going nowhere fast. Severson was the ball carrier there. With 2:51 left to go here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey 3rd quarter. Again, we're still tied at 7 points apiece. Patriots will come out to the line of scrimmage. Hand takes a snap, hands it off to Severson, going over to the far side, to the right side. Flag in the backfield. As we'll see what the penalty is. So it's a holding call against number 55. Again, I don't have a name listed for 55. But I'll back them up 10 yards. All the way to their own 10. Still, 2nd down though. Come to the line. Ball snap, hand, looking to throw, throws it in the pocket. Man open, no good. Intended for Wagner. So it's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and about 21. Game clock stopped at 2:10. 3rd down, 3rd and 21. Ball placed at around their own 9-yard line. Patriot takes a snap. Hand looking to throw, rolling. Throws it downfield. Big Crow. No flag on the play. Intended for Big Crow.
Number 3, Big Crow, falls incomplete.
As Graper defending. So, 4th down now. Clock stopped at 2:05 in the Rapid City Rush Hockey 3rd quarter. In the backfield for the Cavs is number 2. That's Ross Skinner. Ball snapped. Kicked in the end zone. Kind of hesitant there. We'll bounce that around the 29, and it will roll. And it will be stopped at the Douglas 42. And that's where St. Thomas More will start this drive at the Douglas 42-yard line with under 2 minutes left to go here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey third quarter, as we're still at a time game here at Patriot Stadium. Again, I'd like to thank those of you watching SD Sports Buzz live stream broadcast here on SDSportsBuzz.com. Make sure you tell your friends, tell your family, even tweet this out or Facebook it through social media that we're live and still rolling here. So 1st and 10 for the Cavs. Kirsch takes the snap, hands it to Larson, going to the far side, has some running room, gets the first down. As he'll get all the way to the Patriot 20-yard line.
Knocked out down by Sorensen.
Sorensen made the tackle. And it will be first down for St. Thomas More. They're actually going to mark them out of bounds at the 24. So 1st and 10 for the Cavs at the Patriot 24-yard line. 4 wide outs, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Ball snap. He'll hand it off to Larson. Larson will run up the middle. This looks like he gained about 5 yards on the play. Yep, about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 now with under 90 seconds left to go here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey third quarter. It will actually be 2nd and 6, gain of 4 yards, as we have a equipment timeout on the field. So 2nd and 6 for STM. Ball placed at their own 20, or at the Douglas 20-yard line. They'll go up with the 4 wideouts again. Ball snap. He'll hand the ball off to Larson. Larson has some room to run, gets the first down, and he's dragged at around the 18-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavs as they're in Douglas Patriot red zone with under a minute left to go here in the Rapid City Rush Hockey third quarter. So again, 4 wideouts again, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Ball snap. Kirsch going to call his own number and run to the far side. He's just going to run out of bounds. Looks like he gained about 5 yards on the play, on the carry, with 34 seconds stopped on the clock. So about 6-yard gain on the carry. So 2nd down and 4. Cavs still going with 4 wideouts. 3 on the near side, 1 to the far side. Ball snap. He'll hand it off to Larson, running to the right side. Flag on the play. They're going to mark him down about at the Patriot 2-yard line, but we'll see what the penalty is. So a holding call against Brandon Hilt for the Cavs, and that will back him up. They'll have the ball at the Patriot 17-yard line, it looks like. 4 wideouts again. Kirsch takes a snap, looking to throw, throws it to Larson. Larson running the other way now. Still on his feet, finally down. Again, after all that effort, maybe just a gain of 1 yard. And that's the case. Gain of 1 yard for Larson. And it's the end of the third quarter. At the end of the 3, St. Thomas More 7, Patriots 7. A couple of score updates coming through Twitter. Del Rapids playing T area in the fourth quarter. Del Rapids leads 21-0. Mitchell leading Huron 33-0 after 3 quarters. Dakota Valley leading over Vermilion 43-8.
Mark your calendars for October 7th as the cheerleader league hosting their own Douglas Invitational.
And if you heard earlier, up in Buffalo, Harding County playing Dupree. They lead 70-18, and this was before halftime. And obviously that game is going to be called at half. So here we go. 3rd and 14 now for the Cavs. Man in motion, that's Shea Casey. Single wing set, ball snap. He'll hand the ball off to Larson. Larson misses one player, and then he'll dive, and they'll mark him at around the 13. It's going to be 4th down now.
4th down for the Cavaliers.
So it'll be about 4th and 9, and they're going to attempt the field goal here. Joe Peppel attempting the field goal here on 4th down. Ball snap, held in the air, and it's good for 3 points. St. Thomas More takes the lead again. They lead 10-7. So after the field goal kick, St. Thomas More takes the lead again. They lead 10-7 here at Patriots Stadium in Box Elder. They take the kick, bounces. He's actually got to pick it up at around the 3. Still on his feet. And they're going to call for forward progressing just outside the 10-yard line. So that's where the Patriots will start this drive. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Down by 3 points. Again, the Patriots have been on a good run here. They beat then number 1 Harrisburg 14-13 here, and we're going to see if they can try to get a win here. Hands the ball off to Severson, going nowhere. Loss of about 2 yards on the play.
Severson, your ball carrier, met on the edge by 66, Dylan Woods.
As Dylan Woods makes the tackle for STM. Number 66, 6'2", 230-pound junior. 2nd and 11. Now, so go on a double wing set. Ball snap. Even a couple more yards lost now. Low market just around the 5, between the 5 and 6 yard line. As it'll be 3rd down now for the Pats. Third down, 3rd and 14 for the Patriots. Ball at their own 6 yard line. Ball snap, hand looking to throw in the pocket, throws it downfield. He has Big Crow. Incomplete. Intended for Big Crow. Big Crow was being heavily defended by Tom Rafferty, and it's going to be no good, and it's going to be 4th down. $9:29 left to go in the Boulevard Dental and Rapid City Medical Center 4th quarter. 4th and 14 for the Pats. They'll punt it off here. Ball snapped. He'll kick it. Spinning punt. And that one will roll, and it will stop at the STM 49 yard line. With 9:18 stopped on the clock, St. Thomas More will start this drive at their own 49. Actually, there was a flag on the play, it looks like. So we'll start the drive. Ball's placed at the Douglas 34. As they'll come out with a single wing. Man in motion. Ball snap. He'll hand the ball off to Larson. Misses a couple of Douglas players. Running over to the left side. Has some room to run. To the 10. To the 5. And they're going to call him down at the 5 yard line. As Sorensen made the tackle, touchdown saving tackle for the Patriots. As it'll be 1st and goal for the Cavs with 9:09 stopped on the clock. So it looks like STM will come in a power I set. Ryder Krush takes a snap, hands it off. And they're going to stop him. They're going to call him as a flag, late flag comes down. More than likely an unsportsmanlike penalty. We'll see what the call is here. It's going to be against Severson, unsportsmanlike against Severson. Half the distance to the goal, so that will move the ball up to the Douglas 2 yard line. As the ref will come over to Dan Maciejczuk, as Maciejczuk will explain his displeasures with that call. So here we go. Ball placed at the Douglas 2 yard line. STM will come in a power I. Ball snap. Hands it off to Larson. He'll get in for 6 more points. With 8:28 left to go here in the Boulevard Dental and Rapid City Medical Center 4th quarter. So Joe Pepple will attempt the PAT here on a very windy field. Ball snap, ball placed in the air. And it'll just get in. So the PAT is good. St. Thomas More will lead the Douglas Patriots here at Patriots Stadium 17-7. There's a Douglas Patriot player on the field, so we're in an injury timeout right now. Again, the St. Thomas More Cavaliers lead the Patriots 17-7 here at Patriots Stadium. It's homecoming night for Douglas. Can't quite make out a number of who it is here. Then I'll come over to the Douglas Patriots sideline, and he'll get checked out. So St. Thomas More to kick it off here. Squib kick. Severson, nope, it'll bounce, and then the player slips. That's Wagner. Yes, that's where the Patriots will start that drive around their own 23. So the clock stopped at 8:23 left in the game. Patriots will come out into 4 wideouts, 2 on each side. As we're ready. Ball snap, hand looking to throw in the pocket, throws it in the middle. It's Wagner, caught and thrown down by number 54, that's Stone Durham. 5'10", 170-pound senior for the Cavs. But it's a gain of about 9 yards.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2, Douglas.
Gain of about 8 yards, excuse me. So 2nd and 2, ball snap. Hand looking to throw, being rushed in the pocket, throws it, and incomplete, intended for Wagner again. So Douglas starting to kick up the tempo here with 7:57 left here in the game. Ball placed at their own, we'll say at their own 29. So 3rd down now. 3rd and 1, ball snap. He'll hand it off to Sorensen or Severson. Looks like he might be near the 1st down and might get it. And that is a 1st down, and they'll move the chains.
It will be an Upgrade DHS first down.
.741 and counting. 4 wideouts, 2 on each side. Hand takes a snap, looking to throw in the pocket. Get a call zone number, running the ball up the midfield. Misses one St. Thomas More player. He'll get near the 1st down. And they're going to place it at the 41, and it's another 1st down for the Patriots. Again, Patriots down by 10 points. St. Thomas More leads 17-7 here. Patriots again will come out with 4 wideouts, 2 on each side. Hand will take the snap, looking downfield. He'll throw it to Severson. Severson slips, and it's going to be a loss of about 1 yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 from the Douglas 40-yard line.
Back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up, Douglas.
We're actually going to mark it at the 41, so it's back to the original line of scrimmage. So, 4 wideouts, 3 on the near side here. Ball snap, hand looking to throw, throws it, and immediately stopped. Again, that's Durham, number 54.
36 for the Patriots.
So, 3rd down, 4 wideouts again. Ball snap, hand looking to throw, throws it in the middle, caught. And it's going to be near the 1st down, and he is hurt. I think that was... I believe it was caught by Severson. Yeah. Severson coming off to the sideline. He might be cramping, and a timeout's called against Douglas. So the clock is stopped at 6:07 left to go here in the Boulevard Dental and Rhapsody Medical Center 4th quarter. Again, St. Thomas More leads 17-7. A couple of raindrops now happening right in front of me. It's actually on the glass, so it looks like it's little weather coming onto the field. Gonna get a little wet outside. As I quickly look at the radar here, a couple of showers coming into the area, so it is going to be slightly a little damp. It's 4th down for the Pats, 4th and 1, and it appears that they're just going to punt the ball here. Ball placed at the 50-yard line. No, they're going to go for it. I formation. Ball snap. Hand looking to throw, throws it, and it's caught. It's Severson. He'll catch it, and it's 1st down for the Patriots. They'll mark it at the STM 42-yard line. As the game clock stops at 6 minutes of gameplay left. Again, Patriot offense stepping up their tempo here, trying to score. So here we go. 4 wideouts again. 3 on the near side, and whistles, and I think they're going to reset the clock here. Should be 6 minutes. So actually they'll reset it to 5:55. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Ball at the STM 42-yard line. They'll come up with 4 wideouts, 3 on the near side, 1 to the far side. Ball snap, hand looking to throw in the pocket. Throws it downfield. Severson again. Caught. He misses one player. Rafferty wraps up, and he's just going to try to drag him down, but Severson's still on his feet, trying to drag him off, and finally a whistle was called, and it's going to be in the red zone now. Ball will be placed at the STM 19-yard line as Douglas threatening to score here. 4 wideouts again for the Patriots, 2 on both sides. Clock winding down to 5:35. Ball snap and whistles, flag. It's going to be a false start against the Patriots. Actually, illegal motion against the Patriots. So that'll back them up 5 yards. So they'll place the ball at around the STM 24-yard line with under 5:30 to go in the game. We'll come up with 4 wideouts, 2 on each side. Ball snap, hand looking to the far side, throws it in the middle, and caught. As Brannick makes the catch. As Patriots hurrying up. 5 minutes left to go here in the Boulevard Dental Rhapsody Medical Center 4th quarter. Again, 4 wideouts again. Ball snap, hand looking to throw, throws it to Sorensen. Sorensen has some room to run. He'll be down at the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him just short. As Ross Skinner makes the tackle, they'll mark him at the 11-yard line of STM. So first, actually not a first down. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Patriots. 5:27 and counting. Ball snap, hands it off to Sorensen, has some room to run to the far side, immediately tackled by one of the St. Thomas More players, but he'll get inside the 10 and they'll mark it at around the 8-yard line. It's a first, should be a first down. It's 1st and goal for the Patriots, but there's a player down for the Pats. I'm not sure who's on the ground. Might be Chance Sorensen on the field. Can't quite make out a number here. So we'll have a quick official timeout. 4:17 stop on the clock. That is Chance Sorensen coming off to the sideline. And he'll get checked out. Final score update here. Del Rapids wins over T Area 21-6. So look, I have 1% of the backfield. Ball snap. Ball loose. Looks like recovered by the Patriots. 4 minutes and counting left here in the 4th quarter. Again, Patriots down by 10 points. STM leads 17-7 here. They'll go with 4 wideouts. Ball snap, hand looking to throw, looking in the middle. Caught, and that's a touchdown. Sorensen with the touchdown. 3:46 left to go in the Boulevard Dental Rapid State Medical Center 4th quarter. And the Patriots score 6 points. As the rain keeps on falling here, they'll go for a PAT. Actually, no, they're going to fake. They're going to go for 2 here. No, they're going to go for the PAT. Ball snap, high snap, and no, they're going for 2. He's going to try to run it in, and it's going to be no good. Tackled by Kobe Whipple. So with 3:46 left to go in the game, St. Thomas More leads 17-13. So like I said a couple minutes ago, an upset in 11A. Del Rapids gets the win over number 2 T Area, 26-6, and that's going to certainly switch things up in 11A. So, 3:46 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Douglas now trailing St. Thomas More, not far, 17-13 here. Can Douglas pull off the win here? They've had a couple of good weeks here. They got the 1-point win over then number 1 Harrisburg, 14-13, and then last week they played Mitchell and just came up short as the score was 22-14. So Douglas gonna try to upset St. Thomas More here. So it looks like Sorensen giving the team a quick talk before they kick off the ball here. As it looks like he's just going to kick it off As he'll kick it off. 14 will receive it from his own 6. He'll run off to the sideline and run out of bounds. Again, that's Grant Huber for STM. Grant Huber, 5'11", 160-pound sophomore.
Out around the 20-yard line.
As St. Thomas More will start this drive at their own 20. So STM comes in power eye, it looked like. Handed off in the middle, going nowhere fast. Gain of no yards. As it was Larson on the carry.
Short gain.
As actually they'll gain at least 1 yard on the play. So 3:20 and counting. STM going to do all they can to run out the clock here. St. Thomas More will come with 4 wideouts, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. And a flag on the play. And that is encroachment on the defense. They'll push the ball up 5 yards closer to the first down marker. So it'll be 2nd and 5 now.
5-yard penalty makes it 2nd and 5. Cavaliers.
So the ball will be placed at their own 25 now. 4 wideouts, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Under 3 minutes to play. Kirsch takes the snap, hands it off to Larson. Quickly stopped by a series of Patriot players, as it'll be 3rd down now. And a timeout called against Douglas with 2:44 left to go here in the Boulevard Dental Rhapsody Medical Center 4th quarter. Again, I'd like to thank those of you watching the SD Sports Buzz live stream broadcast of St. Thomas More football here. Our next broadcast is next Friday, back at Dutton Field, as the Hot Spring Bison make a visit to face off the St. Thomas More Cavaliers. Game time slated to start at 6 o'clock. Our pregame show starts at around 5:40 on SDSportsBuzz.com. A couple of final scores. Mitchell gets the win over Huron 33-12. And Dakota Valley gets the win over Vermilion 43-16. So here we go. 3rd down. 3rd and 7. 4 wideouts. Kirsch takes a step in. It's a loose ball. It's in the backfield. Kirsch has to get on it. And a crucial mistake made by STM. It'll be 4th down now with 2:39 stopped on the clock. Ball placed all the way back at the STM 12-yard line as another timeout's called. Douglas called the timeout. So Douglas out of timeouts now. 2:39 left to go in the game. 4th down, 4th and 17. Ball placed at the STM 12-yard line. So after the Patriot 3rd and final timeout, St. Thomas More will kick off the ball here. In the backfield for the Patriots is Severson, number 2. He's placed out around the STM 43-yard line. Ball snap. He's got to kick it. Nice high punt. Severson's just got to let it go. It'll bounce out of bounds, and it will be Patriot ball at the STM 40-yard line. 2:32 left to go here in the game. Plenty of time for the Patriots here. As the ball's still sprinkling. Still sprinkling outside. Looks like the wind's kind of quiet down here. So, Douglas behind the Cavaliers, 13-17 here. Looks like they'll come out with 4 wideouts, 3 on the far side, 1 to the near side. Hand will take the snap, looking to throw on the far side, throws it in the middle. It's caught by, no, incomplete by Severson, in and out of the hands. It's a little wet, slippery ball out there. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 with 2:29 left to go. Final score for some 9-man action. Cologne gets a win over Scotland, 20-14. So 2nd and 10 for the Patriots. They'll come out with 4 wideouts now, 2 on each side. Hand takes a snap, looking in the pocket, throws it over the hands, almost picked off. That was intended for Sorensen. So just like that, it's 3rd and 10 for the Patriots. .223 left to go. Can St. Thomas More hold off the Patriots? Third and 10. Ball placed at the STM 40-yard line. 4 wideouts. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Ball snap. Hand looking downfield. Has a man. And batted down. Batted down by Jake Larson. It was intended for Severson. And Severson actually had the ball in his hand, but immediately batted out of his hands by Larson. 4th down now. 2:17 left to go. 4th down for the Patriots. Dan Maciejczuk trying to cook something up here. Tells Hand what the play is. He'll come into the huddle and make it onto the line of scrimmage. Patriot fans, St. Thomas More fans getting pumped up here at Patriot Field. 4 wideouts, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Hand takes a snap, looking to throw, looking downfield, takes a pass, and incomplete. Turnover on downs. Looks like it was intended for Wagner. So it's going to be incomplete. 2:12 left to go in the game. So 1st and 10 for the Cavs. They're coming to a power I. Ball snap, he'll pitch it to Larson. Larson running to the far side, has some room to run, gets the 1st down and some more. He's to the 40, to the 30. I think he's going to be gone. To the 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown. 2:01 left to go. Larson gets 6 more points for the Cavs. 2:01 left to go here in the Boulevard Dental Rhapsody Medical Center 4th quarter. So here comes the PAT by Peppel. Ball snap, it's in the air. And it's good. So with 2:01 left to go here, St. Thomas More leads the Douglas Patriots 23-14, or 24-14, yeah. Final score, Madison gets the win over Lennox 51-21. Again, Madison over Lennox 51-21. So St. Thomas More will kick off the ball here. 2:01 left to go in the game. St. Thomas More will squib kick it into the hands of Severson as he will be down at their own 38-yard line, or actually at their own 37. So Patriots will take over here. Under 2 minutes left to go in the game. 156 up on the scoreboard. So the Patriots will come out with 4 wideouts, 2 on each side. Hand will take the snap, looking to throw downfield in the pocket. And it was to Severson. He tried to make the one-hand catch, but just couldn't do it. Clock will stop at 1:52 as it will be 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots. Ball is at their own 37-yard line. They'll come out with 4 wideouts again. Han takes a snap, looking to throw. Throws to the far side. Incomplete, just short. As it was intended for Zerbranick. As it'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Patriots with 1:48 left to go in the game. Patriots will come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Ball at their own 37. Han will take the snap, looking to throw. Being rushed, throws it in the middle. In and out of the hands of a Big Crow. And it's going to be 4th down now. Clock is stopped at 1:45. So Patriots will go for it on 4th down. 4 wideouts. Han will take the snap. Looking to throw downfield. Incomplete. Flag. There's a flag on the play. That's going to be a pass interference. So it's going to be an automatic 1st down. Ball will be placed at the STM 48-yard line. So it's at the spot of the foul. So 1st down now. 4 wideouts. Han takes the snap. Throws it. Incomplete. Zerbranick again in and out of the hands. 1:36 left to go. We'll switch things up. They're going to go with 4 wideouts now. Ball snap. Han looking to throw down the middle. Makes the pass. Has a man just a little far for Big Crow. Being heavily defended by Riley Olson for STM. So it'll be 3rd down now. 3rd and 10 for the Patriots with 1:31 left to go here in the Boulevard Dental Rapid City Medical Center 4th quarter. As the Cavaliers lead 24-13. So I'll come up to the line. They're going to go with 4 wideouts. Ball snap. Looking downfield. Caught. And a hard hit. Hard hit by Durham as Wagner makes the catch. 1:16 and counting. It's going to be 4th down now. Ball will be placed at the STM 41. As we have 4 wideouts, 3 on the far side, 1 to the near side. Ball snap, hand will pass it, and it's just short. Player wasn't looking. So it'll be turnover on downs with just under a minute left to go here. It'll be St. Thomas More ball. And with just a couple seconds left, it looks like STM will win the game. Just so you know, our next live stream broadcast will be next Friday, back at Dutton Field, as the Hot Spring Bison make a trip up to see the Cavaliers. Game time slated to start at 6 o'clock, and our pregame show starting at 5:40 on SD Sports Buzz. They'll take the snap and the knee, and that will run down the clock. And the Douglas's next game will be against Spearfish in Spearfish next week. That game looking to start at 6 o'clock. So STM, we're just going to take another knee here, and that should do it. 28 seconds and counting. As STM will escape the Patriots. They'll improve their record of 4-2. Douglas will have a record of 2-4. 10 seconds now, as the game's basically official. So, and that's official right there. St. Thomas More gets the win over the Douglas Patriots, 24-13. I'd like to thank those of you watching on SDSportsbuzz.com of our live stream broadcast of St. Thomas More football. And again, like I said a few seconds ago, our next live stream is next week as the Bison come to Dutton Field and face off the Cavaliers. Game time slated to start at 6 o'clock, and our pregame show slated to start at 5:40. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our sponsors, including Corey's Tire Factory, the Skin Institute, Boulevard Dental, Rapid City Medical Center, and the Rapid City Rush Organization. For Matt Kearney, I'm signing off for SD Sports Buzz. Have a good night, and I'll see you next week.